Earlier today, I went up into my attic and I got all my old games and things that I've collected over the years. This is my first time touching it in over 10 years, I believe. And if you're a 2000s kid like me, then this is probably going to be very familiar to you. And yeah, let's just check it out. So here we have all my old collectibles and games and stuff. As you can see, I have the Nintendo Wii here, PlayStation 2, old Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, the Xbox 360, YuGiOh cards, all kinds of stuff, and I can't wait to be taking a closer look into this. So yeah, let's just share this one by one and look at all this old stuff, man. This is so awesome. Alright guys, so first thing to share is the Nintendo Wii. This is so old. I got this back in 2007 for like Christmas, I think. And as you can see, this thing came off, like, it's really old. I tried to clean it up a bit. This went through a lot. I played so many games on this, but Nintendo Wii is one of my favorite consoles of all time, and the fact that I still have it is awesome. I don't know if it still works, but yeah. Now here's the old controller, the nunchuck. Still have this. The Wiimote, or Wii Wheel. This was for Mario Kart. Still remember this thing. Now let's look at some of the old games. I got Super Smash Bros. Brawl, one of my favorite games of all time. Absolute classic. Super Mario Galaxy 2, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Zelda Twilight Princess, probably one of the best Zelda games, one of my favorites. Mario Kart Wii. As you can see, Mario and Luigi, they're holding the Wii wheel. The fact that I still have this stuff is just awesome. It's been so long. And I also had this like Nerf N-Strike game. I had a bunch of others, but those are some of the ones I had. And the Wii was just such a goated console, and these games were amazing. I might try it one of these days and see if it still works. If it does, like, wow, I'd be amazed. Actually, still also have my old GameCube controllers. I actually had a Nintendo GameCube, but I don't know what happened to it. I even had a Nintendo 64 back then with a bunch of games, but sadly I don't have it anymore. I think my mom gave them away, but I still have a remnant of the GameCube. This playing Super Smash Bros. Melee. Classic 2000s, guys. Now here are some of my old GameCube games collection. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I don't know if anyone else has played this game, but this is one of my favorite games of all time. Love this one. Mario Tennis. Naruto. Who doesn't like Naruto? Spyro. Mario Party 5. The Mario Party games have always been some of my favorites. FIFA 05, because I'm a soccer guy. Star Fox. This was an underrated game, and I think the prequel to this one was really great. Star Fox, like, Adventures or something? This one, Star Fox The Fallout. It's really good too. Super Mario Strikers is probably my favorite Mario sports games of all time. This was amazing on the GameCube. And Spider-Man 2, the first open world Spider-Man game, which was also just amazing. The GameCube had so many great games. Resident Evil 4, which for some reason I don't have anymore, but that was also a classic. Look at my old Diary of a Wimpy Kid collections. I used to have these books, like, collect them and stuff. I mean, these are just absolute classics. I mean, obviously, the very first original Diary of a Wimpy Kid, probably the best one still, if not only topped by this one. Roderick Rules is still one of the best books in the series. The Last Straw, Dog Days. I got all the originals. The Ugly Truth. Then I went up all the way to Cabin Fever. I used to read these a bunch as a kid. And the Captain Underpants books, but mostly Diary of a Wimpy Kid was more my generation. Probably my favorite child's, like, book series. So I still got the originals. And yeah, these won't go anywhere anytime soon for sure. I've shown this in a previous video, but I do have my old Nintendo DS. This is a classic. I think everyone had these growing up. There's actually a new one I bought. My old one was a black one, but this one's cool too. Pokemon Soul Silver. Absolute best freaking Pokemon game ever. I have a video up on that, playing the game, if you guys want to check it out. Like I said, I showed this in another video, my old Game Boy Advance. A bunch of old games like Pokemon Diamond, or Pearl in this case. Old Game Boy games, my old Pokemon games, of course. Like Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Red, and all those. I showed that in another video, which I will link below. But this is some of my old collections of Pokemon and DS and Game Boy games, etc., which were absolutely just awesome. Oh god, one of them fell. Pokemon Crystal and Pokemon Emerald. I love Pokemon. As most nerdy 2000s kids, I grew up on YuGiOh, obviously. I got a bunch of cards from back then. I used to have like Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician, but I just have a bunch of crappy cards now. I sold most of them for money. But hey, you know, all the classic Yu-Gi-Oh cards, guys. PlayStation 2 was probably like my favorite console of all time. Sadly, I don't have it anymore, but I still have all the old games. Probably the console I grew up on the most as a child. Now, I have a whole collection of the PlayStation 2 games. Gran Turismo 3, Crash Bandicoot games, Devil May Cry, Metal Gear Solid 2. I don't know if you guys can see it well. We've got Ninja Turtles. We've got more Crash Bandicoot. Final Fantasy X. Oh my god, this game's so good. Jax 2, etc., etc. I have a bunch of these. And I had more here. Even PlayStation 1 games, because the PlayStation 2 had like PlayStation 1 backwards compatibility. I have like Digimon. We've got Dino Crisis. That was a really good one. Mega Man X4. One of the most underrated Mega Man games. More Digimon. You know, just original Dragon Ball game. As you can tell, I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. Just more underrated kind of games here. Yeah, I just had everything on here, bro. Here's some of my old PlayStation 2 games. Here's just some of them that had Dragon Ball Z, Budokai 3, absolute classic, King Kong, God of War. Just to show you guys some of the classics. Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi. I love the Dragon Ball games. Resident Evil. Let's see, GTA Vice City. It's like an old Tekken game. Let's see. Star Wars Episode 3 was actually a pretty fun game. Of course, the old PlayStation 3 controller is pretty much the same as the PlayStation 2. Last but not least, guys, I want to show you my Xbox 360. Still in great condition. Pretty sure this one still works. Haven't played it in like 10 years, just about, right? 2014 when I got the PlayStation 4. But the Xbox 360 is an absolute classic console. Still have a bunch of games for it, both digital and physical. Of course, Skyrim, Rock Band 2. Just a lot of games that I grew up with. Halo 3. I still have the old copy, guys. Absolute classic game. GTA 5, which I now have on the PS5. So, and I also have it on PlayStation 4. GTA 4, in my opinion, the actual best GTA game. I freaking love GTA 4. FIFA 13, because I was that kind of kid that played FIFA. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, and I think I have Black Ops 2 as well. Just absolutely classic games in the Xbox 360 era, and the Xbox in general that I just loved playing as a kid. Minecraft on the digital, Red Dead Redemption, and other great games. Dark Souls, etc., etc. And guys, well, that was just some of my old stuff that I had. I used to also have like a Nintendo 64 and like more DS games and stuff, but sadly it's been lost to time. But it's been a long time. It's been over 10 years, and that's just some of my old collections and games and stuff. And yeah, just an old ride through nostalgia, and maybe I'll be playing some of these. I'll see sometime. But yeah, it was a great childhood. Growing up during the 2000s was awesome. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and just going through memory lane with some of this old stuff. Make sure to subscribe and support the YouTube channel. Also, I have a Discord server. I'll link down below if you guys want to join. Check it out. Just support the channel overall. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.